Let's just start here, Coach. I know it's tough, but what happened to Myles, and what was your reaction when you got the news?
Yeah, very unfortunate. Myles was competing, was fighting to be the starting quarterback at LSU, fought back, had a great spring, had a great summer, had an unfortunate accident. He's getting operated this morning. Our prayers are with Myles and his family. It was tough. His dad and his mom took it hard. I'm sure Myles took it hard. I didn't get to talk to him yet. I called him yesterday, but I'm sure he was very upset.
Yeah.
But we're going to follow him all the way through this. The first thing that Myles' family is such a competitor, the first thing they want to know is eligibility left. When's the timeline for him to come back? When can he compete to come back and finish his career at LSU? And you got to appreciate that.
Coach, so what happens to the rest of the quarterback room now that Myles looks like he will be out for the foreseeable future?
Well, obviously Max is going to be our starter. He's got to have a great camp. The depth chart is etched in sand, and he knows he's got to perform. But I believe in Max, just like I believe in Myles. And I think we got us a great quarterback, a great championship quarterback. Garrett's going to have to step up. Garrett's a very talented young man. I'm glad we got him. And, he just got to learn the offense, step up, and be able to take care of the football. He had some unfortunate picks in the spring, but I know he's going to get better with experience. And then Matt O'Dowd. Matt, I'm glad we got a walk-on quarterback. He becomes a third-string quarterback, but we got to keep Max healthy. That's going to be the key.
And so keeping Max healthy, does that affect kind of how you frame this offense or how you call plays? It's something that we were just kind of discussing last segment.
It reminds me of 18 again, when we had Joe Burrow and Myles Brennan. Then we only had two quarterbacks on scholarship, and we did very well. There's some things that Max does very well. Extend plays with his feet. We're going to let him do those things. There are some things that we can do, some things that we can't do. We're going to see, but we have to be careful on how we use them, no question.
And, Coach, you had that conversation with Garrett Nussmeier. You let him know, hey, you are one play away. I know you're a freshman, but you got here in the spring. Yep. We had to play freshman a year ago, so you always have to be ready and prepare like you're a starter.
Next man up. And this is a great talk to the team. You never know when your time's going to come. I told the team in the spring, we're going to need everybody. And stuff happens during the season. Here's something that happened right before we start. It's very unfortunate. But hey, we got to move on. We got to move forward. Garrett's going to step up. And look, he's a coach's son. He's a great young man. He's going to step up. He's going to be ready.
And so now, Coach, 2 days away from players reporting, camp beginning in 3 days on the 6th now. The quarterback position battle was kind of taking up all the air in the room. Now, like you said, Max has got to be ready. He's got to go and earn it during camp, but he is in line. What other position battles are now kind of moving to the forefront? Like what major jobs are still up in the air?
Left tackle. Who's going to be our left tackle? Cam's going to start there, but is it going to be Cam? And I think it will be. But who's going to be the next offensive lineman in? Is it Anthony Bradford? Is it Garrett Dellinger? Which one of these young guys are going to step in? Obviously. Then Keyshawn Boutte is our lead receiver. Who's going to be the next guy? We got some great young freshmen. DeRay Jenkins is coming back. Dontre Kirker is coming back. Corey Moore is coming back. Trey Palmer's coming back. Devontae Lee. I'm going to tell you, Malik Neighbors, Deion Smith, Brian Thomas, Chris Hilton are some excellent receivers along with Jack Betts. So we got some young guys that are going to play and fill in some key roles.
Coach, I want to go on the other side of the football. I want to ask you about the linebacking room because I had a conversation with Mike Jones not that long ago, and he told me why he was at LSU. He said, look, I was playing at Clemson, I was playing in the slot, and I was doing well there, but I wanted to prove to everyone that I could play middle linebacker in the SEC. I loved his mentality. Is he going to get that opportunity?
Hell yeah, he's 6'2", 220 right now. Mike, I told you. Mike came in, and he fit in with our team right away. He's been with us for 4 years. A great young man. But I'm looking at this linebacker board right now. You got Damone Clark. You got Michael Baskerville that has played. You got Jared Small that's done a tremendous job for us. You got Bug Strong. You got Mike Jones. You got Josh White. You got Greg Penn, an outstanding freshman. So we've got some talented linebackers.
Coach, I'm sensing a little excitement in your voice right now. Are you getting the birthday's done, the kind of final calm before the storm is done. How are you feeling a couple of days away from camp.
It's camp time, baby. This is what man to man. Hey, you gotta love it. And if you love coaching football, you love camp. We get to coach the LSU Tigers every day. We come into work one day at a time, building us a championship team.
And Coach, I know as a head coach, obviously you kind of touch on everything a bit, but you are the D-line expert, right? And when you look at this defensive line, you'll have a lot of talent across the board, whether it's on the edge, on the interior, and really it's at like all age ranges. What are you looking for out of that group this season?
Yes, I'm looking for depth. I'm looking for development. I'm looking for who's going to be the lead dog. I'm going to challenge these guys to be the lead dog. And I want some young guys. I guarantee you, Mason Smith and Bryce Langston and B.J. Ojulari is going to challenge those older guys, which is good. Competition is good. Ali Jones should have Ali Gay should have a tremendous season. Joe Evans. Joe has not played a lot of football for us, but, coming out of spring, he was our best interior guy. We got Neil and Glenn coming back. Jackson Roy's in his best shape. We're strong in the middle, but these guys got them. We're an attacking defense. We need guys to make plays and rush the quarterback.
Kind of the same thing with the running back room, Coach. You've got a lot of talented guys that have played before, but you also have, a situation where you're probably wanting someone to step up. Not that running back by committee is a bad thing. LSU's had success with that. But are you looking for one guy to kind of take the RB1 role?
Yeah, I'm looking for Tyron Davis and John Emery to show me what I've seen in practice. Right. I want to see it on just the basis. And from what they showed me this summer, they're ready to have a breakout year. Tyron's in his best shape. I thought he was 230, but he's 225. He's in great shape. John's in great shape. Corey Connor, Amadi Goodwin are outstanding young backs. Josh Williams. Kevin's done a great job with these guys. I told the offense yesterday, we have to run the ball. With the LSU Tigers, we got to be physical. And when we have to run the ball, we have to get that extra yardage.
Coach, what does the camp schedule look like in terms of first, deciding these position battles, getting the team ready, installing, and then at what point do you kind of flip the switch and then you're focusing on a very big game one against the UCLA Bruins?
Grind. That's the schedule. Grind. Get better. Work on the fundamentals. I'm worried about the LSU Tigers. I ain't worried about who we're playing. I'm talking about the fundamentals on offense, defense, and special teams. I want to keep it simple to our football team. I want to have our cleats in the grass. I want everybody, all 11, know what they're doing and execute.
Coach, this group seems like they have a little bit of that already. Every time I go over to the facility, no matter what day it is, no matter what time it is, there's a group of players out there doing something. And that's not always the case. I mean, sometimes that just doesn't happen. But it seems like with this group, you have a group that wants to do what they're supposed to do and a little bit extra.
They're committed. Look at that offensive line came back. You know what I'm saying? That, all those guys decided to come back. The defensive line came back. There's great leadership. And there's this freshman class that we just signed is a very committed freshman class. They're very mature. They work hard. They're gelling well. It'll be exciting to see this team compete in camp.
Speaking of new faces competing in camp, Coach, I mean, technically, I know y'all had spring together, but this is Durante Jones and Jake Peets. They're going to be going at each other over the next couple of weeks. Is that already where's their minds at entering camp?
Hey, it's funny, okay? Everybody comes back, and everybody's happy, and everybody's talking to each other, passing each other and all, hey, how you doing? Then about the third day, you're lucky if you get a grunt, you know what I mean? But, he's good. Competition is good. I told the staff, hey, competition is healthy within the staff, as long as we don't cross the line.
Is there a different attitude with the defense this year, Coach, kind of given what they had to go through last season and just how the general public started to view them and talk to them? Is there a little bit of a vengeance type of feel to that group right now?
Big, big. We're embarrassed. We're embarrassed the way we played, and it's not the LSU. It's not the LSU way. But I do believe we got it fixed. I do believe we're going to eliminate the explosive plays. We'll have our cleats in the grass. We'll keep it simple. We'll play more zone coverage. We'll be attacking defense. Our guys, all 11, are going to know what to do and execute. And I think that once we do that, we're going to be fine.
Coach, if the competition with the staff boiled over to a bad point, I'm getting behind Andre Carter. I've had to block him before.
You and me both.
All right, Coach. Well, look, thank you so much for stopping by today. filling us in. Just a week away from camp. I mean, next Tuesday at this time, y'all be in the thick of it. Thank you so much, and good luck with the grind that comes next.
And let me say this to you, guys. I want Bob and Jake. I want y'all to know y'all invited. I want y'all to come to camp, ex-players. I want y'all to be around. We're inviting all our ex-players. Our camp is open to those guys for them to come. Obviously, there's some COVID rules we need to follow, but I'm not sure of that yet. But I want to say on the radio that I want all our ex-players to know they're always welcome to come to our camp. I want them to be around and see our team.
There you go. Absolutely
Yes,
love it,
sir.
Coach. That's great to hear on multiple fronts. Thank you so much, Coach. And, kick ass. Have a fun start of camp in a couple days.
Thank you, guys. Go tight.